This is Close Combat Gateway to Caen. You're watching episode 25 of the Axis campaign. Take a moment to support the channel by clicking the subscribe button, liking the video, and turning on notifications. We're back in Cassino with 2nd Glasgow Highlanders taking on SS Pioneer Battalion 12, 12th SS Panzer. So, made a mistake. For whatever reason, I was thinking I actually had reinforcements at Cassino, and I forgot I was bringing the 2nd Panzer guys up here when I changed the plan. So they don't have reinforcements, and their reinforcements have been redirected to St. Mauvieu. So this is going to be interesting. I don't want to take the map in full necessarily, but I do still need to make some progress so that I can get to where we can take the map in full. Also, I'm going to take a moment and just show you guys where the reinforcements are going to come from and what we have remaining still to arrive if this sticks out for a little while. So at 1400, nothing comes. And then at 1800, still nothing. When we move on to 0200, we get our first one. They're going to come in here, and we're going to have 1st SS. So Kampfgruppe Frei is going to be here, but they're going to have a few movements before they actually make it to the front line. We move on to 0600, and we get 12th SS down here, but they're going to be all day trying to get across there. We will have these 2nd SS guys at the same time. Then we have nothing at 1000, nothing at 1400, nothing at 800. And then down here at 0200, we've got the far southwest corner. And then we've got a couple more in the middle, and that's at 0600. We're now on June 29th. And 1000, we've got one more that arrives there. And it looks like nothing here at 14, nothing at 18, nothing at 0200. This is 0600 on June 30th. I think that might be our last battle group. Yeah, it's not looking good. So, we still have a little ways to go before anything substantial shows up. And if they do, we don't have access to them right away because they have to move to us. But there are some good battle groups still out there. But obviously, too, if the Allies had been pushing forward, those guys showing up would have been right near the fight or coming in behind the fight. Instead, we're still holding them up in the far north end. We have our combination group of Akira and Street Fighter. We still only have Maya with the medium AT and Cammy with the 88. No other options. I am going to go through just kind of what units we have and the Allies have remaining. And that way you can kind of get an idea where we're standing at this point in the battle. So we've got a few Pioneer. We have quite a few Ersatz. And that's actually all we have. I guess support. So a little bit of a mixed bag here. We have some flamethrowers I could use. Just haven't been. And then we still have some MGs to pull on. Some 2cm flaks, which I haven't ever really had good luck with. And then that's it for support. The enemy, though, is actually getting kind of whittled down on infantry. This is all they've got. They have no more full rifle platoons remaining. So after this battle, they might not be able to field a full platoon. Then, oh, not that. Support. There we go. They've still got some miscellaneous stuff, lots of Piats, lots of mortars. They have not had Bren carriers out. They have tons of 6-pounder AT guns, some Lloyd carriers. I don't know if the AI really ever tries to use that stuff, only if like maybe that's the last thing they've got. And then they've got machine guns, but they are actually down to kind of the bare bones as well. They just happen to have more of them. For our deployment, I'm going more aggressive. I have brought Cammy up to the north of the orchard on the west side of the road so that they can see sooner. And I've done the same with Maya. They're in the orchard on the east side. And might regret that if they just get mortared. But I have everybody camouflaged. I have everybody hidden. I want to wait and suck out the tank. And then once we have a good opportunity, we'll take that shot. If they kill the AT guns after that, okay, it sucks. But we don't actually really have a way to replace them. So this is kind of a risky play, but we're going to go all out and see if we can drop the tank in this fight. Okay, we do have the tank in the northwest. Doesn't seem like anybody cares. Oh, good. He's actually coming out. We can't see him, though. So it says with the frontal armor, he's got no effectiveness. So Maya kind of might need to wait for Cammy to get like a side shot. But I think what I want to do is bring Alex up over here. And then that will help us kind of figure out what's up there, as well as maybe get a chance to engage the tank from the hedges on its flank. It has to come quite a ways for Cammy to get involved. I thought this would be a better spot, but he's actually really got to come down. And mortar support is available. Infantry's crawling down from the shallow bend. Now, we do have a good rear shot here. I kind of wonder, maybe we just take it. Oh, my dude, the first shot missing like that, man. I don't know if he knows we're there. Do I hide it? Or do I just let him keep sending it? Did you actually tell me, like, we're ready? Okay, you actually have him in your sights. You're not just going to, like, send it wherever you're pointing. Uh-oh. You got a hit? What's going on over here? Oh, yeah, they're coming. So, can't use Cammy to help. We might have to just keep these guys at bay so they don't spot them. Yeah, no chance. So, we got to keep everybody back. Artillery's up. I'm going to just drop it. If we get rid of the tank, it's an easy fight, right? So I think it's worth just dropping the artillery now. This is their only tank. And then I think we also just send the mortar barrage right here. Mostly just to preserve Cammy and their location. I don't think anybody knows that Cammy's there. But again, if we can get some quick early kills, that might help. Okay, Maya is damaged. The tank's winning this fight right now. There we go. No hits. Those are good shots, though. Maya is pinned down. Those are worse shots.
Soldier! Take cover!
I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have made the shot. It was a green shot in the rear. Turret was facing away. Like, it seemed like the right call, but now I'm kind of regretting it. And our artillery's not hitting. We are down to just the gunner. We're running the gun with one man, so he's got to load and fire. Shots. This artillery is terrible. I don't think that was technically a hit either. And over on the west, we got some kills. That's not bad. It did nothing to their morale. It doesn't help that the tank's still fine. Come on. Oh my gosh, they just keep bouncing off. Alright, let's get Sakiyama up here to maybe get the flank shot. Where's our guys? We sent Alex up there. Where are they? No, that's Yuri. Did we just send Yuri up there? What happened to Alex? Okay, we'll go back to that in a minute. Get you guys coming around here. We're going to try and flank these guys on the west. And then Maya's still... Oh, broken. They're going to... Oh. Yeah, they're going to flee. They're in Zoo's circle, so I don't know if there's really anything we can do about it. Oh, now they're stunned. This is not going well. All right, we got a bunch of infantry up there as well. Oh, there's Alex. How'd you guys end up there? That's not where I said to go. All right. We're going to have to do maybe Yuri. I don't know. I kind of like leaving Alex there to cover that. So maybe we take Ken and Yuri both. We go up here. And then they can help support. And they also should have, like, demo charges. Oh, the gun crew. Okay, so they got the gun crew. We lost our AT gun with Maya. Now we're down to just Cammy. These guys don't want to crawl in here. Kay just keeps getting shot at, I guess. Anishi, I don't even know who's shooting at them. Run over here, and we're going to try and start moving up the side of this field and then hit those guys because we're not playing defensive. We're going to try and push them back. The battle is like a little bit more under control now that we've slowed them down. So I want to take some initiative here. We got a bunch of infantry amassing on the west side of the road there. Tank is turning away. Oh my gosh, they are coming down fast. We're not going to get a shot here. Okay. I think we just leave these guys static for now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, let's get Yuri Han out of there. Let's run over here. Tank can see through the bocage pretty well right there, so we're just going to have to stay down in this lower corner. We are drawing rifle fire. If you look right up above the tank, like midway up, there is some hidden infantry there. We lost one in Yuri Han, but if we can set up the machine gun here, that'll work very well for infantry. Anishi took some hits, but we're going to try and get up there anyway. All right, crawl up. And Ken, I think you got to get to the same spot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're going to push us. Nobody can see it. Yep, we're going to have to just get Ken up here. Uh-oh, we're not going to have time for this. We can't crawl. Get in there. Nobody can help, right? Can you guys engage on defend? All right, that's driving him back for a minute. Oh, nope, nope. They're coming again. Like, we get shot at. Let's just go for it. No! That's my fault. I forgot that he was there, and then I see him, and he's just popped. Alright, so Sakiyama is not going to be able to help us. Let's keep getting Ken moved up so they can help. And then we just got to keep an eye on the tank, because this is the bad spot where they always pick us off. So, get in there. Alright, open up. I don't know if Alex can help, and I don't know if I want to move them. I could see this being a clutch position for them, even though it's not where I originally wanted them. Alright, Kay, move. Get up here to help Anishi. And then we'll start pinching them. Kill that guy. Uh-oh. Mortars. Do we run? Get out of here? Oh, nope. They've actually already sighted us. We are not going to run. We're going to have to ride it out. We can't really engage. It's these guys over here, maybe. Alright. Tetsuo can't see them. Can you guys just hide for a minute and get through the mortars? Anishi. I wonder if we peek over this, if we can hit that guy that's laying there. We'll leave Yamagata right there. Akira doesn't have great effectiveness, but we could maybe distract these guys a little bit. Let's go ahead and move up here. If Kanata can get up without being spotted, we can attack from the left and right flanks. And we might be able to just get these guys dropped real fast. And just like I said, Akira's getting hit by the tank, so we're going to pull back now. Just got to keep an eye. If that tank comes further south, we're going to be exposed right here. So Try and kill these guys while we can. I wish they'd stand up, though. It'd be a lot faster. Maybe... Alright, this is working. Keep moving up. Oh, they're coming. They're coming. Stop. Defend. Turn left. And now it's time for Alex. Open up. What about Birdie? Can they get these guys? Yes. Oh my gosh, there's 3 of them. 4 of them. 4 squads coming. This is when we needed the mortar barrage. I still felt like I used it at the right time. I needed to stop them in their tracks so I could focus on other things. But that would be the primo shot right there. Keep them pinned. We can shoot at them. I don't know that they're going to do much, but put their heads down. Let's try and get K right up here next to them. I hear grenades. Oh, these guys up here. They're coming around the corner. I don't know. Do we just sit tight or do I charge them?
We need covering fire.
Alright, put some shots on them.
Soldier!
And then, oh, they're closing in again. Everybody here. Nope, can't see them. We could see if they were there. Have to kind of keep an eye out for that in case they reappear. Alright, we can't do a lot. Maybe try and get these guys that are just sitting there. They're crawling back now. Alright, open up on them. Now we can't see it. Alright, I don't think we actually got any kills up there. Dropping these guys in the front would help. Take some pressure off, you know. Might start moving over here. I think they're still there, but I think we can also bring K right here to cover. And make sure that they're reliably there. That's better. Now we got machine gun cover, and I think it's kind of under control. The tank's the biggest wild card right now is, you know, will he stay there? Will he come down? I don't know. They're pushing us. We're getting hit with the tank. We're going to pull back. Let's actually just barely pull back so the tank doesn't hit us. I like the way that last one went, where we could kind of see them, and we engaged them before they actually crossed the hedges. Hang on. Get going. Get going. If they're going to play like that, let's get out of there. We are drawing fire, I think. Yep. Somewhere. Somewhere they're shooting. Ugh. Okay, you're supposed to help. Open up right there, suppressing fire. We lost one in Onishi. Can't see there. Let's get Kanata moving up right behind them. And then you guys right here. Uh-oh. Birdie can't see that apparently. We can see there, but they're dead. And let's pull back or hide something. Nope, he's looking at us. Get out of here. Guys, crawl. We took one. Tank moved so suddenly. Was not really ready. Can we stay here? I'd like to stay here so these guys don't just overrun us. But they are kind of doing some stuff that's going to give them an advantage. Alright, if we can open up on their flank right here, we'll have them pinched pretty good. Anishi's still just trying to crawl up there, so that's okay. We got one kill. I don't know if there's any more there. I don't know if it really was just the one guy. We could run up here a little bit and see if we have anything that pops up. Uh-oh. Tank's coming for us. We got to get, I don't know, 10, 15 more meters. Let's go far east, down through here. And you guys hide so you don't become the target. And you guys, I pulled back way far. I think the threat's kind of gone. Let's get ready for infantry contact. They are running. Cammy can see, but has no effectiveness. And based on the way the last situation went, when we used the medium, I kind of want to wait for a better opportunity. I'm a little disappointed with losing Maya, but maybe I shouldn't have shot at 130 meters. It just seems like a reasonable distance. So, I don't know. Okay, everybody get these guys. And Birdie's like in the rough spot. They're like where the tank can see them, but at the same time could shoot at the enemy. Cammy, I don't know. Ooh, that's weird. There's like a weird angle on the side where we can help, but if we hit the front, it doesn't help. So I'm reluctant to send around that way. That probably isn't going to kill it if it's going to give us away. Well, that's better than the last one. So at least we hit it. I don't want the tank to just run rampant, so let's get Alex up here while Cammy keeps him distracted. Somebody surrendered. Must have been somebody right here. Oh, they're running out of the back of that too. Get over there, see if we can fight this Bren. Never mind, I saw a guy right there by the orchard. He's who surrendered. We do have the tank immobilized, so this could go well. Uh-oh. Cammy's down to one person too. Keep going, guys. All the way. All the way. Alex is the hero we need. There we go. Grenades out. Uh-oh. Don't pull back. Uh-oh. They're also broken. What? Did I send them in broken? They, like, hadn't been shot at. I didn't even catch that. Guys, you're right there. Just kill the tank and everything will be fine.
Get back here!
Alright, you guys move up here. And we're going to start taking the flag and moving north. At least the tank's immobilized. That's a step in the right direction. Alright, Birdie, you're going to have to do it. Even if you get shot at. Do your thing. Let's bring Zoo around. Try and solve this problem over here. No way! Alright. Yeah, he's gonna get shot at. Yuri Han, move up. Okay. We're just gonna have to crawl back. Everybody's gonna have to move north and try and work on the tank. That's the biggest threat. Like, we are winning, but I can't keep letting the tank live every fight. Although if it's immobilized, like, it probably won't make it to the next fight. With my luck, it will. But it's immobilized. Near cover. Like, we should be able to kill it. So, Tetsuo might have to stay there and cover. We need somebody to cover that field. They do keep pushing it. Everybody here. You should be clear from the tank, so let's just move up. And we're going to go right there. And right there. Now, we're going to need more than just Ken, but let's get Ken moving up there anyway. Yuri Han, I think every one of these teams has an explosive, if I'm remembering right when I looked at them. Fortunately, Zoo does have a Panzerfaust, so that could help as well. But I would totally love to see them send it with the demo. Alright, movement over here is going well. Uh-oh, tank knows we're here. Get up there, get up there. Just full send. Okay, Panzerfaust out. Did not get the kill. Grenades going out. We're taking casualties. Come on, Yuri Han. Alright. Everybody, just charge the tank. Kill it. don't know how close I have to be to use the explosive charge. I think it's grenade range, which we're in. I don't know if it's just because we're being shot at. Every one of these guys is going to surrender. They're all broken again. Let's get moving up here. We better not have to use Yamagata, but we're gonna bring him up there anyway. Let's move back to the front. Tank is distracted. Let's clean out their infantry. Hold on. Oh, they did it. All right. I started having second thoughts about that. I'm glad that they stuck through it.
We surrender.
Okay. We're going to have to take the truce. And I'll explain why. So, obviously, I was going to win that fight. And they had no morale. But I don't want to. I did not disband the enemy at Fontenay-Caen Road. So no matter what, I'm going to have to fight in the next series at 1400. If I disband these guys who we know are low on power, we're absolutely fighting a more powerful battle group in the next phase, and we don't have it to deal with. So I'm thinking, may not work, but I'm thinking if we get these guys and they're mostly depleted, we'll actually be able to do it. Because I need to be able to run the table all in one go. So because I didn't secure Fontenay-Caen Road, it does me no good to disband them and take this battle map right now. So I think that will strategically help me in the long run. If it's not going to, let me know. But that is at least my thought process. Outside of that, they have 1% morale. We have 58. We did kill 13. We wounded 27, took 10 prisoners, and destroyed their crocodile. They killed 7, wounded 10, took 5 prisoners, and that was definitely more casualties than we could really afford. Alright, so Zoo has no kills, and then Birdie has 3 kills. Ken has 2 kills. Yuri Han has a first-class Iron Cross, a tank kill, and 3 infantry kills. Alex surrendered, unfortunately, and had 2 kills. Akuma has 12 kills. And Akira has 2. Kanata has 1. Anishi has 9. Kei has 1 kill. Tetsuo has nothing. Yamagata has nothing. Sakiyama we lost. Maya is totally dead. Cammy has a couple survivors, but we'll lose them. Platoon leader's wiped out. And then light mortar is available. Piat is wiped out. Rifle is wiped out. Bren is wiped out. This Bren's wiped out. This Bren's wiped out with 1 kill. Another wiped out, 1 kill. Bren wiped out. Then they have a medium mortar. They're available, no kills. And this one's also available. They have 4 kills. And then Croc. They've got 10 kills. And the crew is gone. Well, I would like you guys to let me know what you think of my plan. So drop a comment down below and tell me if you think that's a solid strategy to sort of delay the victory. Obviously, if they don't fight with that same battle group, I'm in no worse of a position really than I would have been. Yes, I would have had a little bit more terrain. Yes, I would have dug in, but I've got such a weak force. I don't think that that's the deciding factor in me surviving here another round or not. So I'm inclined to do what I think I can do that might give me the best battle group to face. Maybe it's, cheesy, but I'm desperate. Also, I appreciate everybody's support. So keep those subscriptions coming. Keep the comments coming. Keep the likes coming. And just overall, stay involved. I know this series is kind of turning into a grind at this point, trying to get through it. I am going to be moving on. Maybe even drop a comment down below and let me know if you would like me to start putting out Panthers in the Fog content, even though I'm still doing this. I'm torn because I don't want it to detract from this, but if you're totally sick of it, I could maybe try and get extra gaming time in and do that in addition, or maybe I can alternate every other day. But I do want to see this through because I feel like I'm close. In the end, it's all what you guys want. I'm just playing, but you guys are here to watch. So I want to make the stuff that you guys like. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.